He's not on the inmate registry. They're just moving him. Every once in a while, I get this harebrained idea, and it's usually in the middle of the night. Like right now, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I have COVID, so I've been sick. I haven't been able to sleep all night tonight. I've just been laying, coughing my brains out. But every once in a while, since he was arrested, I get this harebrained idea that I should search him on the inmate registry. One, because there was a point where I was trying to find his photo to share to someone so that I could say, hey, can you please, like, I've known this person my entire marriage. I was like, can you please tell me, does this look like the man I married? Because he looks different in all of the photos since he was caught. And I don't know if that's just me seeing him in a different light or if he looks psychopathic, and it's been verified he looks psychopathic. He doesn't look like the man I married. You know, like he didn't look like him. His arrest photo, he didn't look like him. His photos, anytime they've moved him, he just doesn't look like the guy I was married to for 17 years. Anyway, so at one point I was trying to find a picture and I had searched him up and he was gone out of the database, and I kind of freaked out. And I told my friend, I was like, oh my God, he's not there. I don't know what to do. He's not there. And I panicked, and she was like, just relax. It's the weekend, you know, maybe maybe they just are editing something, you know. They had put that he had a tattoo on like his forearm when really he had a scar there. He had no tattoos on his forearms. So maybe they were just updating something, you know. And I was like, because for some reason I'm obsessed with everything being incorrect. Like, I'm like, no, he had no tattoo on his forearm. I feel like that should be accurate in the descriptions of inmates where their tattoos are, whatever. It is what it is. And so my friend was like, just relax. It was a weekend. And so the weekend went by and the Monday came and I checked. And sure enough, there he was again, a new photo of him. And he had been moved from one prison to another. And I was like, oh, I see. So up here, when they move an inmate from a prison to a different one, they do a whole new workup for them. They get a new photo, and that's what goes up on the website. Now, they don't tell the victim when the inmate moves, so it's a little jarring. I was not told any of this prior to everything happening. Like, well, obviously not prior to everything. Anyways, I wasn't told prior to figuring this out on my own, you know, like, I wasn't told that when he gets moved, they'll disappear him off the inmate registry. And I guess maybe normal people wouldn't look him up. But also, I think, you know, you guys, let's be so for real. How many people in the world search their ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend on Facebook, Instagram, whatever social media site to see what they're up to nowadays? You know, it's kind of like that, except it's not to see what he's up to. It's just to make sure he's still incarcerated. I don't have faith in the justice system anymore ever since all of this happened. Like, he got 3.5 years. 5 years, but 3.5 years good behavior for abusing my child for 10 years. Anyways, so I couldn't sleep, and so I was doing what any, I guess, COVID-ridden normal person would do when they can't sleep, and I was searching to see. I feel like I already put this on my face. Am I losing my mind? No, it's a different one. Okay. Searching to see. I don't even remember what it was I wanted to look at. I was just like, oh, let's take a look and make sure he's still there. Like, I don't know. My brain is like, what if he gets out and they don't tell me? What if he gets out and they don't tell me? He's not going to get out without them telling me. They'll tell me I'm a victim. I'm signed up. They'll notify us when he's released. No. So he's not there. And of course, it's a Friday. It seems like every time they've moved him, which I've had him disappear 3 times, I don't know what happens. It's like, God, it's like we're soul tied. You know, he was my partner for 17 years. It's almost as if I only ever search him when they're moving him. So he's not there right now. So instantly, my heart hit my butt. I'm trying my best right now to currently convince myself he's just being moved. He's just being moved. Oh, but he could be dead. He's just being moved. By Monday, my COVID symptoms will be hopefully null and void, and I will go on that website and I will see his photo there, and he will be at a new location. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. And I just have to tell myself that all weekend long. It's fine. It's fine. I have had COVID since 2020. I've had COVID, I think, once a year. I think there was 1 year I didn't get it. So I've had it like 4 times now. And this time is very similar to the very first time I got it. It hit me fast and it hit me hard. And at first I was just like, oh, I'm getting a slight cold. Okay. Everybody else at work has had a little cold. Okay. And my body started hurting. And I was like, these body aches are similar to when I've had COVID in the past. And I was like, no. No. And then bam, fever. And then the fever went away for a few hours, and I was like, oh, damn, yes, I love this. That means we're getting better quickly. There's a hair on my hand. And then a few hours later, boom, fever again. And I'm like, oh, rude, please, sir, I don't want any more. This is not Charles Dickens. Please, take it away. No, please, sir, I don't want any more. Then yesterday was the first day in like a week that I've been able, not really a week, but in the last few days, that I've been able to sit up for 2 whole hours without feeling like I was going to fall over in the 2 hours. Now, after that 2 hours, I was exhausted, took a couple hours of a nap, but, you know, and now I'm at the phase in the COVIDs that I am sneezing and my nose is very much so rainy. And I still have a lot of body aches, and apparently last night was a no sleep night, which I am just not a huge fan of. I already called out of work for today. I took off the last couple days because, quite frankly, I could not go to work in the condition I was in. I couldn't even sit up, for fuck's sake. I don't know how I'm going to recover from this financially. I'm sure it'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So the stress of that, combined with the stress of him disappearing off the database, what am I supposed to do? Also, if you're still here from this long, awesome. Your attention span is not gone. I'm so proud of you. You should be so proud of you too. Thanks for joining me for my skincare, where I'm not a big fan of the way that last thing felt that I put on my face on my hands. I don't like the way it feels. I don't mind it on my face, but on my hands, it feels very slimy. I don't like that. It's fine. Anyways, so that's the update for today. I hope that you have an absolutely beautiful day. I hope that your day is filled with love and kindness and joy, and I hope that you are well. I'm going to sneeze. Sadly, I am going to go back to bed, which is a place that I feel like I've spent way too much time this week in, but I'm tired. I was only up for a little while here, sitting up, and my body feels like I ran a marathon. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day.